AW is the climate where there is a winter dry season, means precipitation occurs in summer season. So there is a similarity in the monsoon. So in the monsoon time, the rainfall also occurs here. Rainfall also occurs in the summer season. In AW climate, the rainfall is also in the summer season. And also, AW climate is called savanna climate. It is also called savanna climate. This is also called savanna climate. And also, savanna climate and monsoon climate develop in same latitudes or latitudinal zones. So just remember this fact that they can give you this in the statement, which of the following climatic zone or the climatic type they develop parallelly or simultaneously in the same latitude. You must remember this. So if you see there in the map, so this is a AM climate all. In the parallel to the AM, there is AW. This is AW also in the same latitude here. This is AW, right? This is AW. This is AW. Same zones, right? So this is savanna. This is savanna. This is savanna. This is savanna. Sorry. This is savanna. This is savanna. This is savanna climate. So this savanna is developing in the same latitudinal zones of the monsoon, right? So here the reason for that is the savanna zone, a savanna climate is in rain shadow area of monsoon climate. Rain shadow area of monsoon climate, and also number one is rain shadow area of monsoon climate. Number two, savanna climate is on relatively high altitude, high altitude, right? Or on the plateau area, plateau area, right? So if you see this again there on the map, you will find there on this here is Brazilian highland. This is African plateau. This whole part is a African plateau. This is Australian plateau, right? This is Guinea highland, right? So this is all there on the highlands or the plateau areas. Okay, so this is the plateau areas of adjacent to the monsoon. So because of this, their amount of precipitation, their amount of precipitation decreases. Why it decreases? Because it is on the relatively higher altitude, and also this is in the rain shadow areas of monsoon. So as the amount of precipitation decreases, so results in varying in vegetation cover or growth. So what vegetation grows there? So there grows tropical because it is in the tropical region parallel to the or the similar latitude to the monsoon. Dry deciduous forest, or similarly we can also say tropical deciduous forest. But as this deciduous forest have the characteristic of shedding leaves, So here deciduous forest shed leaves for longer period, right? And this is for the this is 30 to 45 days, 30 to 45 days. So here in these areas, so trees also will be of less density. So here trees have thin canopy, and height of trees are short, or we can say less. So abundant reach of sunlight on surface responsible for down growth, that is grasses. So what grasses are there? These grasses are called, these are called savanna grasses. These are called savanna grasses in Africa. These are called savanna in the Australia. These are called savanna in the India. These grasses are called llanos in Venezuela, campos and caatinga in Brazil. In Brazil, right? So these are the savanna grasses. Savanna grasses in Africa is called land of big game, right? So there is a hide and seek game between the or among the animals. These savanna grasses are ecological niche. Examples of the ecological niche. So we will find a different or the complex their animal life or the wildlife. Plant will be lesser, or the varieties of the plant will be less, but their animal life will be more. Generally, or in short, there is a scarcity of water. That rainfall is about 70 to 100 centimeter. 70 to 100 centimeter. Now see the difference. In monsoon rainfall is 100 to 200 centimeter. In savanna, rainfall is 70 to 100 centimeter in the same latitude. So on the basis of amount of rainfall, they are differing from each other, right? So this way, their ecological niche is there, scarcity of water is there. So because of this less rainfall. So water availability is the focus of or the center of wildlife. How is it? See, over the area where this small lake will be there, will have the water. So over this area, so there will be small animals like deer will come, and there are the tall grasses there. And this to hunt the deer, the lion will come, right? And when this deers and the buffaloes, they all will be here. Zebra, goat, or the other small animals also will come here. So this all will be, they are hunt by lions, tiger, jaguar, right? This all by these wild animals. So when these animals like buffalo, they will die or they will be killed. Their body will be eaten by the other insects, right? Like there will be vulture, there will be crow, other birds, those who will eat the germs or the bacteria of the bodies of these animals. And these, when they will be leftover body part over the surface or the land, so their body part will be eaten by the insects. So this is a large ecological, their niche will develop with in association with each other. So what is the primary factor here? This water availability in this area is a reason for developing this ecological niche. This is savanna climate.